is my tutorial for a Christmas light peekaboo pencil tumbler. To get ready to start our pencils, we'll need the stencil for the wood section. My tumbler was 9.5 inches around, so to make sure they fit, I sized my triangles at 9.6 inches long. I have already sanded and prepped my tumbler using an 80 grit sanding block and Rustoleum flat white spray paint. Now we're ready to tape off our pencil. I used the width of the tape to size each section, and I used the full width of the tape for most of the cup, then half of the tape for the wood section. When you're done, you can now map out where you want your lights to be. It's just going to be a guide, so your lights may not end up where you originally want them to. It's just to give you an idea of where they'll be so you can plan accordingly. Once you have an idea of where you want your bulbs to be, you can add your glitters for this section. I'll also be glittering my eraser section as well. I like to use the epoxy method, but you can also use Mod Podge, whatever you like best. Let cure, then we'll be ready to add the glitter for the wood and metal section. So your camera apparently only works when you turn it on. So instead of seeing me glitter the wood and metal sections of my green or my red pencil, thankfully I had not yet glittered the sections on my blue variation of this tumbler. For my gold pencils for my red and green eraser tumblers, I use Golden Egg mica powder and Beast glitter from PDB Creative Studio. But for this silver version or blue eraser version, I'm using Magic Mirror mica powders and Brilliant glitter from PDB Creative Studio. Let cure, then we'll be ready to glitter our last section, the lead. Let this layer cure, seal with Krylon Triple Thick to keep our glitters in place, and then we'll be ready for our first coat of epoxy. For this layer, I'll be adding some depth with some extra glitter. Red on red, gold on the gold section, white in the middle section, and black on the black section. Let cure, seal with one more coat of epoxy, and then we'll be ready to tape off and add our stencils. For re-stenciling our tumbler, make sure you re-measure your tumbler for the triangles. They'll need to be slightly bigger to account for the layers of epoxy and glitter that we've added. Before adding my stencils, I sanded my tumbler with a 1500 grit sanding disc just to make sure my tumbler was nice and smooth. Then I was ready for my stencils and tape. Once you have your stencils where you like and have taped off your other sections, you're ready to spray paint your peekaboo section. Afterwards, wait until your tumbler is nice and dry, then peel up your stencils and your tape. Already know I'm extra, so I added Moon Dust from PDB Creative Studio into my epoxy for this next layer. But before I epoxied, I sealed my painted layer with CC DIY Quick Coat just to make sure I didn't get any dimples. Let cure, now we're ready to add our string for our bulbs. Now, normally I do this with my cup in my lap so I can keep my hand steady, but because I love y'all, and several of you guys wished you could see me adding the string from last year's design, Lord, this took a while and lots of fixing. Woo! Y'all lucky I love you. I let my ink dry for about 20 minutes and then I added my bulb outlines. You would not believe how just the littlest touches matter. I wanted a nice crisp edge for my lead, so I went around the outer edge with my black Posca paint pen. Now, let's seal this layer, and while we're at it, add a touch more glitter. But you don't have to add more glitter if you don't want to, but why would you not want to? That's just crazy. It's craziness. Let this layer cure, then we'll be ready to finish up our pencil. I sealed this layer with another coat of CC DIY Quick Coat to seal our vinyl since we did some layering. Sealed with epoxy, then I was all done. That's it, guys! Thank you so much for watching my tutorial. Have fun making your Christmas light peekaboo pencil tumblers, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!